I am live. How does this work? Okay, I'm gonna go check if I am live on YouTube. Okay guys, 1 second. Alright, so let's see. Okay, cool. I am live. I can only for some reason check that I'm live on my phone, but on my own computer I can't tell that I'm live on YouTube. Oddly enough. Hey Chill Beats! How's it going, my dude? Okay. Weird, I can't see myself live on my computer. But anyways, that's beside the point. I'm gonna get my introduction started. Everybody, my name is Miss Sin, and welcome to my live stream where I do spiritual talks and tarot related, spiritual related discussions every Tuesday. And today is Tuesday, 9:11 p.m. I am sorry, I apologize for my half an hour tardiness. I was trying to discover and figure out how to go live stream on both YouTube and Twitch simultaneously again. So this is going to be something that I'm going to constantly repeat until I decide or feel like there is a better way about going about all of this. But for now, I'm really enjoying this whole it automatically saving everything onto YouTube without me having to re-upload, vice versa. Plus I get to talk to you guys live on stream as well. Yeah, see? Hey Christy girl, how's it going? See, I get to talk to both you guys who uses YouTube platform and Twitch platform without you guys having to do too much work to get to me, if that makes sense. Alright, Chill Beats. I'm watching a K-drama called Level Up. I'm almost done with it. Did you finish Rich Man? And what is Level Up about? Okay, I'm gonna quickly pop out of this just to see something. One second guys, I got asked a question. Alright. I'm gonna wait till enough of us collect before I do any more things. And hi Johnny! Hi Sin in chat. and as good as can be. I'm glad you're as good as can be, Christy. That is really good news considering what I heard about how you're feeling about your back the other day, right? How are you, love? I am not too bad. You know, honestly, I am not too bad. I had a little nap. I was feeling, honestly, after that, I know it's been like a week since my storytelling challenge, but I don't know. I guess it must have been like, I'm starting to think that I've probably been going through a lot of like spiritual purging, like a lot of changes in my life since that creative challenge, which led to some sort of burnout that was way beyond my comprehension, because I thought I would recover within like the past 48 hours after the event. But no, it's been like almost like what, since Saturday? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Wait, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Okay, it's been about 4 days, and I'm just starting to feel a little bit better. I took a little nap, like a 3-hour nap. I've been like, honestly though, a lot has been going on, so I've been going through a lot of changes for the better, and it's been very spiritually, emotionally, physically taxing. But that's my long-winded answer to how I'm doing. But thank you for asking, Christy. And hi, Witch Nerd. How's it going, girl? Okay, let's see. You finished Rich Man. Level Up is about a video game company. Ooh, is there romance in it? Purging Manka. Planted. What event? It was a storytelling creative challenge event that happened on my Instagram during the 14th to 18th. Yes, I couldn't afford my muscle relaxers. Oh no! Which is what I really needed. So I'm still sore, just laying in bed now with an icy hot pack on. See, that muscle soreness part is what I'm talking about with the therapy massage. Like, I don't know how to stress to you how much that changed my life. Like, I think most people probably need it. Like, you know how long we go on like living and existing as human beings in these clumpy flesh bodies, and like all these different parts of our bodies are like accumulating knots just from existing, right? Like, and having those knots untangled and feeling like you were 7 years old again. Like, I think that is priceless. But yeah, no problem. I'm glad you're starting to feel better. Yeah, I'm like, you know, pacing myself, making sure I don't wear myself out, don't spread myself too thin, honoring how I feel. And yeah, when I'm not streaming on days I have off, I find that I like to keep to myself, and I like to just like do my own thing and mind my own business. Like, I don't even feel like I have the energy to, like, you know what I mean, like just spread out for fun. Let's see. Oh, I hear you now. Just waking up, not stretching, moving, and slouching around. I still have a lot of changes to make, though. Yup. Those like normal everyday things we do, those mundane little slouching, just sitting, like habits we basically accumulate through our lives. Okay. I do not know if today is the day that Cowboy would like to have a reading, because he says he wants to have it at the beginning of my stream session. So, but right now, currently, he is occupied and busy. So I would take it, it's going to be another day. With that being said, you guys are starting to accumulate. Why is my phone going to sleep all the time? It's really annoying. I need to keep YouTube on so I can see. Alright, guys. Give me one. You know what? There. Now that I have most of you guys here, I'm going to start turning on the kettle and basically making a cup of tea so I can do the tea leaf reading for you guys. And also for Witch Nerd has a request for me to do a little mini reading, so I'm gonna go and let's do that now. Witch Nerd, let me know when you're here, and then I will take some look deeper inside as to what's going on, and then I'm gonna head downstairs, turn on the kettle, and come back up, and it's probably gonna be about like a 10-minute. Well, I'm gonna be sitting here with you guys for like 5 to 10 minutes before the water fully boils, and then I'm gonna basically put the tea into the cup. I think I'm gonna bring a cup of hot water up here. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. But I'm gonna put it in like a thermal container, and then I will steep the tea up here in front of you guys. All right, good. Here. Yeah, today we're gonna try doing a tea leaf reading because I thought it would be too good to pass up not doing it in front of you guys, right? I wonder if I should just put on tripod now. I think I got a good setup on my phone. Okay, anyways. Before I do anything, I feel like I need to sage. I'm like feeling some heavy vibes today. Keep my door slightly open. Ooh, see that smoke? Smoky, smoky. Here, witch nerd. Sage you too. Sage you through the screen. Yes. Do you feel the pixels? Do you feel the pixels of the smoke cleansing your soul? That should be a thing. ASMR. Visual. ASMR. I'm sorry, here's some background grinding sounds. Oh my god. Virtual ASMR. Wait, ASMR virtual saging cleansing video. Wouldn't that be funny? Cleanse me of my sins. Cleanse me of my sins. CYNS. Ooh. Should be like, hello everybody. Good evening. Tonight we're gonna do some cleansing ritual for everybody. And I'll just speak like that the whole time. And I'll hold like a smudge stick and like this constantly intense like smoke going up, and I'm just like this wafting for like 10 minutes straight while chanting very positive affirmations to you guys. I think that'd probably be a good thing. Even this is a joke, but I'm pretty sure it would be appreciated. I think like the intentions would be received. All right. Christy, would you like that? Still trying to figure out how YouTube streaming works. Alright, so spirit, ancestors, universe, Archangel Michael, Jesus. I started incorporating new spirits. Goddess Venus. All spirits are here for love and light. We want to get some. Oh my god, I'm getting pissed off because I hear like a blender going off in the background. Like, why? Like, why? Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 minute. Alright guys, I'm back. I apologize for that. I took care of the noise. And with that being said, I got a thermos full of hot water and a cup of loose tea leaves. So we're gonna steep that after I do the reading for Witch Nerd. Alright. Christy shared some really pretty flowers. Thank you. I appreciate that. That makes me feel better. That soothes my soul. I think that would also be very soothing to have like sakura flower petals rain over you and the nice sunset, summer, spring sunset with a nice cool breeze blowing by. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so let's find out, Witch Nerd, what happened. I think that's a good question to ask. What happened? I had to look at the calendar today just to make sure it wasn't well, I wasn't focused. I was gonna say I had to look at the calendar today to make sure it wasn't a Monday, because I messed up before where I streamed on a Monday. Okay, what happened? What happened for that situation to occur to her? The very first words I heard in my head was budget cut, budget limitations, and the director, whoever it is who had to make the cut, was really stressed out about it. They had like a whole vision for it, but couldn't go through with that vision, and it was really stressful for them. Because they're like, yeah, I get it figured out. This is how it's going to go forward from here. And then it was like, bam. Can't do that. I can't have the whole like vision. So what can I do best now? Looking at my existing resources. Well, whatever I have now, whatever I can fit with me here is what I can bring with me. I got to work with that. And then it talks about, this is the vision I had. Halas, Pepper. Putting a band-aid over it. Like, ouch, it hurt. Like, that was a hit and a sacrifice they had to make. They didn't like it, but they had to make it. So aside from that reason, what advice we have? Why did Spirit tell Witch Nerd to wear yellow then for the next event? If the event fell into place the way it did. Well, when I remember last time you asked a question, it was for your next audition, right? Like you said, next audition. You didn't specify any particular audition. Okay, don't mind me. For a second, I got really weirded out because I saw my YouTube stream and I'm like not there. I got scared. I'm like, what is this Halloween trickery? Like, I'm not even sitting on the desk. Like, I'm not sitting at my desk. There's no one in sight. It's just a chair. And I'm here clearly talking to you guys. Where did I go? And I realized my stream was like rewinded backwards. That scared me. I scared myself. See, I can never like play horror games because of this. I'm already scared by my chair. I had to step away for a while, for a minute. No worries. Welcome back, Christy. Okay, as I was saying. Yeah, you asked what would I wear for my next audition. I don't recall hearing you ask what would I wear for the next, you know, so and so edition. Well, I'm only doing like the subject Witch Nerd. I'm not going too far off on a tangent because I have to honor my own energy as well as my services. But I can help you this far, okay? Aside from that, I really think you need to stay optimistic and not get too carried away and upset with this, because it will mess with your law of attraction like we talk about. And I still feel very much strongly the reading I did for you beforehand holds true. Like, it doesn't take away from that. Okay, anyways, so what is the suggestion for this yellow then? When I said that, Three of Pentacles showed up, and the card for it is about creativity. To step out of your character. Step out of your usual energy, I guess. Like, wearing something different. The yellow outfit definitely is something that you would normally not wear, so it would be definitely stepping out of your character, stepping out of your usual perception of self. And I think when you do that, you free yourself from a certain limitation of how your energetic orbit usually is. Did you want to hold my hand, senpai? Maybe. Chill Beats, maybe. Just maybe. Oh, 8 of Wands. He scared me.
You have now become a magical BBQ girl, and your magical powers is to make magical burgers. Welcome to the family.
Hello, Ka_her. Thank you so much for the follow and support. I hope you enjoy your stay here. I was gonna say the 8 of Wands. Look, I'll show you. I just want to shuffle more cards out. Witch Nerd, but look. Okay, everything that shuffled out is yellow. I don't know about you, but that's pretty coincidental. Not this part. This one is not really yellow, except down here. But there's a lot of yellowy tones. Okay, now I'm gonna look up what the message is. It is for new beginning. Manifestation of a new beginning. And I was listening to a video today that discussed how something we want, when it doesn't come or it falls through, it's literally, what is it? The rejection is divine protection, because it's not meant for us, and it's not a right vibrational fit for us. And even though we want it, even though we really want something, that, and it seems very like, okay, I don't know if it would apply for you, but the sentence was, even though we seemingly want something, it may not be something we necessarily need right now. So whatever the situation for this case is, if it fell through, there's a bigger reason beyond what we can see it for. And it's not the end of opportunities for you per se. It's just for that situation, because just as easily as it arrived to you, right, just as easily as the opportunity arrived to you unexpectedly, it can go just as unexpectedly. So I feel that that's like a personal confirmation for me that things can be just as easily in our reality as it is not. So don't have a hard time having it leave your reality, and then have such a hard time for entering your reality. When you're coming from that perspective, I'm already feeling a lot of resistance and a chokehold for you accepting and receiving, and also letting go of things energetically flowing from and to and from your life. You know what I mean? Like, that already is resistance. And that's a very stressful way to live. Like, really stressful. Like, you spend so much time either super celebrating about something entering your life, or you're spending so much time super stressed out about something, like being hung up on something leaving your life. And all that energy goes away. Like, it goes to those things. But it should be going to the one thing that is most important, which is focusing on building your craft, honing your passion, attracting more opportunities, focusing on where you can find more opportunities, applying for more opportunities, and all the things that, all the practices and all the explorations we already had discussed about, right? Like, it really is energy leakage when you think about it. Like, it's a really high anxiety way to live. I'm picking up on that. Okay, so advice. I'm just gonna do advice, and then we're gonna start with the tea leaf reading. Okay, just advice. It's a yellow card, by the way, but literally it's the Hanged Man. You need to start seeing things from a different perspective. When things seem to not work out for you, sometimes it doesn't even really have to do with you, and it's not about whether or not you are adequate or not adequate enough for the position. Sometimes it's beyond you, aka the budget cut, and they have to do sacrifices, right? And when things happen to you in your life, sometimes it's happening for a bigger reason beyond just you too. Like, of course, like, you getting the opportunity will really benefit you as an individual, like, that's no doubt, right? But it also happens to you because you're part of a collective, you're part of this agreed project where everyone together accumulated can create a vision. So you're part of the whole bigger picture too. So in that sense, I would say, honestly, don't let your ego get into this. Like, I honestly think this is when we allow our egos to step into this aspect of our lives, it gives us a hard time. Ego is good for self-preservation, and having a presence. But when you let your ego get in your way, when things seemingly doesn't work out for you, or it does work out for you, it will literally add to a notch and take away from a notch of yourself, how you view your self-worth every freaking single time. And that's like so exhausting. That creates a tumultuous, toxic, codependent relationship you have with yourself, as well as you have with one thing you're passionate about, right? And that's not what we want here. That's not a healthy relationship to carry on forward with your career. And at the same time, it's like, I guess a part of me is making me wonder if that's how if it's only with your career that you're viewing this with, because it seems to be, the cards are showing me that you might even handle things this way when it comes to connections, maybe particular relationships too, things that you hold very, very close to your heart, like really intimate things that you really, really, really care about and really, really want. You hold on really, really tightly with a sense of anxiety, because there's the Wheel of Fortune, there's Death, and then there's Two of Cups, but all of them are such blue colors. Like, you approach things that you really like with such like a solemn, it's the vibe is like a very solemn, oh, what if I lose it the next day, like, I don't want to be too far from it kind of vibe. And like, that's not a healthy way to view it for your benefit. Okay, like, that's one perspective. One perspective is, yes, oh, I'm scared to lose it, but that's like, if you keep staying in that vibration all the time, that is a lack-based mentality. You're not in the place of gratitude. You're not in a place of being able to see how things always come and go, just like the Wheel of Fortune. What goes up must come down. There always needs to be a balance. It's not always about, I'm gonna say it in this way, it's gonna sound really offensive, and it's not meant to be, and it's like, from a higher perspective, like, things that happen to our lives and happens to us is not about us, in the sense that it's not always about our ego. It's not about what it means about us and who we are or who we aren't or are not. Like, aren't doesn't sound as clear. Things happen because we're part of that life. We're part of that system. We're part of that event, and we help contribute to it as much as it helps contribute to us. But when something's taken away from us or something's given to us, it's not because, it's not like 99.9% of it is because of us, if that makes sense. It's because we're part of the equation of a bigger picture, of a bigger collective, of whatever that may be. And so when you can start seeing things from that standpoint, you won't take things so harshly when it doesn't work out. And you also won't take it so personally when it does work out. Like, I'm not saying like you're going to become unenthusiastic about it and like, oh, like, I don't care anymore. But what I'm trying to stress here is, when you're seeing things through an ego perspective, it's going to hit you and affect you unnecessarily. Because now you're basically only seeing things from one perspective. And I know as human beings, we can only ever see things from one perspective. But you got to realize, if you only see things from your perspective, you're not going to realize, like, you're going to take everything so personally. You're going to take it as an attack all the time. If things work out for you, you feel really blessed. And when things don't work out for you, you feel like the universe is against you. And that's not healthy. It's not even a true perspective on how things really actually are versus how you feel it is. You know what I mean? Like if we apply for a job and we don't get picked for that one job, in the past I used to take it very personally and be like, oh my god, maybe I wasn't good enough. There might have been an aspect of that, but honestly there could have been that maybe I was just as good, but there was someone that was a better fit for that role. But it doesn't mean that I cannot be qualified for this particular role for another company, right? So if I keep getting hung up like that, it's going to keep dragging me down, and eventually I'm just going to give up and not want to, and get so discouraged I don't want to continue pursuing or going for what it is that I'm really passionate about. And that's not the point of this. The point of why you do something is because it makes you feel alive and you love it and you feel called for it. You feel called to express yourself in this light. And I feel like that's what Source asking you to focus back on. Yep, see underneath the bottom of the deck is the Sun card, which is yes, confirmation is also really yellow. And the top card is the Strength card, which is a yellow base. Well, it makes me think of the lion, right? So I feel like this is confirmation for you that you gotta stop getting hung up and getting caught up in the, oh my god, I got it, or no, I didn't get it. You gotta start remembering why you even are doing this to begin with. Like right to the very origins of the roots of why you even began. Why did you even bother with all of this? We didn't go into this with thinking, oh my god, did I get it or not? It's not about that. There's so many things. If you're like wanting to get, I don't know, in the weird hooks of a high of a did I get it or not, you can do that for anything. Like you can just apply for jobs. You can ask people out and see if you get rejected or not. Like there's so many positions where, or situations, circumstances you can place yourself in to see whether or not you got an opportunity or you didn't get an opportunity, right? But this is not why you got into this position. You got into this because you're passionate about it. It moves you. It makes you feel alive. It's part of your sole purpose. So you should not let the reasons of when something works out or doesn't work out get you down, because that's not the reason why you got into it in the first place, right? Make sense? Damn, I went on a tangent there. I guess like the universe just wanted to word vomit out of my mouth. I guess it's just like, don't get hung up. Like I've been there before and it doesn't help. Like it doesn't serve anyone, and it doesn't serve you especially. Like, oh shit, oh, I'm so mad, I'm so upset and resentful, I'm gonna stop doing the one thing that I am so moved and like passionate about in life. Okay, so now what? I'm not saying that you're doing that, okay? I'm just saying, I'm taking it to the extreme. So now what? The world doesn't benefit from your existence anymore. And then you're just miserable because you're gonna spend the rest of your life in denial of doing the one thing that you feel is you're most called to do. You know what I mean? So like, don't get hung up on the ego of, oh my god, I got rejected or I got accepted. Like don't base your esteem and your reputation and your worth and all your joys and depressions from an ego standpoint. That is something I feel like we need to be aware of, not to let our ego control us. It's part of us and who we are and our worth, but it doesn't define nor does it represent 99.9% of who we are. Okay. With that being said, let's do a general reading tonight from the Cup of Destiny. I'm really excited because I've never done this in my life. Okay, I'm gonna lower this camera down for you guys so you guys can see. And you're welcome, Witch Nerd. You guys can see me steep thigh tea. Boop, boop. So the fact that there's so many yellow that's still showing up, I feel like Spirit was really encouraging you and wanting you to step out of your comfort zone and step out of like, have you ever heard of that study where like when we there was this one thing where a person goes into a class to learn like a language and the teacher assigned all the students a different name. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll up so I can tell you guys the story. So all the students were assigned a new name in this class, and with each name that was assigned to them, there was also a different background story to their person, their character that they were assigned. And statistics showed through this project and experiment, the students and classmates, students/classmates who attended this project and was given a new name and identity actually learned significantly better. Like they retained information and they learned the language a lot faster than those of the students/classmates who did not have and receive a new name with a new background, like a historical background of their lives. And then a large psychological reason of that is because we get so emotionally hung up and energetically attached to our story of who we are leading up to where we are now. We're like the best historians of our own lives. Do you ever like think about it when you meet up with people? Like you're literally just comparing notes with what you've been doing for the past, I don't know, 72 hours or more with one another. You spend the present moment together to talk about the past. I mean, there's some merit to it, especially I feel if it pertains to the current present moment, which most likely it always does. But if you spend a lot of your time discussing about how things came to be to where you are now, you're always spending your time justifying where you are, which is derpy, right? I think that's derpy. So that's why I kind of like unless my day was extremely super horrible, which I usually shouldn't talk about anyways, because then I'm just like keeping it within my energetic orbit. Unless it's something that I'm going through and I need some insight on, I don't talk about it, because it's literally, most importantly, capitalizing my mind space more than it is with yours. Yeah, I imagine I have to go and be the PR of my life and repeat this incident or whatever that it is I went through to 5 different friends, and maybe it took me 1 hour each time to tell a friend. So I literally, in my own life, I invested a total of 5 hours to get my message across. So I heard my story 5 hours straight, aside from on top of the fact that it happened to me. That's a lot of repeating, yeah? That's a lot of energetic orbit loop, yeah? That's a lot of manifesting and attracting the same things and staying in the same vibe, yeah? I know it's easier said than done because we always have our blind spots, but it still is really good for me to point it out. And when you point it out and you're aware to a slight degree, you're always able to catch yourself a bit better each and every single time. But yeah, that was a long tangent, but those classmates were given a new name and a new background history, and they were able to let go of their past. They shed their old history and their limitations. They were given they literally added on to new fake limitations and self-perception of their lives, and because of that, they were able to absorb the stuff better. I guess with our current limitations and a perception of who we are, we think we can only live our life a certain way. What sin is capable of or is not capable of, or things that she should do or shouldn't do, or would or wouldn't do, right? The same thing for Johnny, for Lost Pupper, for Witch Nerd, for Planet, and for Johnny and Kim. All of you guys are going to be like, oh, I know I can be like that, but I know I'm not like that. That's not something I would do. It's not like you would consciously think of it. Some people do consciously think of it, but the people who are more spiritually inclined and self-aware, they'll be like, okay, I know I normally do this, but I am also aware I'm capable of doing this. But the average Joe here, okay, and for most of us on a daily basis, we slip back into our average Joe moments where we don't realize, we actually think of ourselves like a narrator, this is what I would or wouldn't do. And because of that, it prevents us from accepting new perspectives and realities. So which is why I felt really called, from all the cards that showed yellow, is for you to step out of your own story and to tell yourself a new story, so you can attract and manifest new opportunities and also handle opportunities differently than how you've been handling it now, because clearly how you're handling things now, Witch Nerd, is really stressful to you and not serving to you or others around you. It's a really stressful way to deal with things. Can you imagine every single time something didn't go through? Well, I'm sure you don't even need to imagine it because you've been doing it, right? And this is something you need to break out of, this habit, this habitual reaction. You're reactive, not proactive. Okay, there's a difference between being reactive to events and proactive. Reactive is when something happens and you don't like any immediate responses, you react negatively to it or react positively to it, and you just you're very influenced by the external factors. Proactive is when you're fully aware of something that happened and you sit with those emotions and you think about the best way to go about it. So maybe it didn't work out to your benefit, and of course if you're going to feel really shitty about it, you're more than like welcome. I think it's completely understandable and acceptable for you to allow yourself to feel shitty for however long you need to feel shitty, but also be consciously aware. I can feel shitty about this, but also know I'm going to do my best to like let this go and understand that it's bigger than me, and there must be a reason I don't understand and cannot comprehend right now, and it doesn't reflect. It's really good to affirm and remind yourself it does not reflect that I am any less worthy or any less capable of what it is I'm doing or what it is I want to be doing. Make sure you don't like show any inappropriate stuff.
I'm aware.
Okay, my brother's trying to put Warrior back in the cage, and he doesn't like to wear clothes, and I don't want to get TOS and, you know, obviously get in trouble. He does wear clothes. I'm just saying, like, he doesn't like wear a shirt at home, so I'm like, you're not allowed to show stuff. But anyways, aside from that, yeah, I feel really strongly. I feel really strongly that that's why Spirit wanted you to wear yellow, is to literally step out of your existing identity into a new way of perceiving yourself. Okay, let's see. I got so hyped to apply for a technician job to work on motorcycles, and the managers keep avoiding my calls. But I had to accept the fact that if they wanted to hire me, then there would be nothing to stopping them. Yeah, if they're like avoiding your calls, there must be other external reasons to why they would be doing that. Or maybe it's like, maybe it could be not a right fit. It'd be good if they can communicate to you with that. But I think you should carry on that enthusiasm to other companies just as much. And I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of other companies that would be just as appreciative of you with those skills and what you have to offer. Kim Dracula, hi Kim, how's it going? Sorry, I was like on a tangent. I was on a roll when you came in. Oh my god, what is up? Fire. So instead of asking you how your day has been, should I ask how your tomorrow will be? Asking how your day has been is okay. I think if you're asking me personally, I think it's better if you ask how am I, like the state I am in. How am I? That is good. I may talk a little bit about what led me up to this point, or I might even talk to you about my aspirations of where I wish to be, what I wish to be feeling, or am striving to aspire to be feeling towards within the next few minutes of my life. I struggle with this circular thinking, tried a lot of stuff and it still creeps up. Honestly, Kim, we all have that. We all are stuck in our own energetic orbit, and it's like, we all have our patterns, right? But to be aware of your patterns is like one step to knowing and being more self-aware on what you can do, the kind of things and the little ways you, like your own little quirks, how you can unknot that little by little. Because if you're able to break away from that pattern and make changes, like these small increments and small steps to making these changes really will help you move forward and make a lot, like you'll get different results going forward in your future. Then obviously you will get different results, right? Because if you've been doing the same thing your whole entire life, you're always going to be attracting the same kind of connection, the same kind of scenarios. You're going to having the same responses. You're going to get the same response. You're going to hear your own inner dialogue. You're stuck with yourself forever. You're stuck with yourself as long as you live. And if you're not careful with how you talk up to yourself and about yourself, your life can be a living hell. Why? Because you made it. You made it that way. A company manager that can't call you back and communicate that you didn't get the job is probably someone I wouldn't want to work for. Yep, Johnny, you got it. That you articulated that very well. Thank you so much for expressing it for me. I feel exactly that's exactly how I wanted to get it across to Planted. Okay, so we got the cup. I'm not drinking from the cup today, okay? Just wanted you guys to know. I'm just steeping the tea because it's 9:55 at night, and if I drink this tea, the caffeine is going to keep me alive. Alert for like the next, I don't know, 5 hours of my life. So let's not do that. But I do want to use it for its leaves. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to steep it, and then if I have to, I'm going to go to the sink and pour out the water, okay? Water. You see, do you see what? Yeah, she's potty trained. She totally hops into position. She jumps in and then she pivots. She pivots her little butt. Yeah, you pivot your little butt. You pivot your little butt. Oh yes, you do. Okay. So we got some tea leaves. Green tea leaf, nothing, you know, super different or unusual that we never heard of. I think I'm gonna put this much. They expand a lot, so I'm gonna. Maybe that's a bit too much. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is okay? It's gonna get big. They're gonna get thick. Okay, better a little more than a little less, right? I guess. Okay. Boop. I don't know how much. I'm just gonna put this much, not a lot. Okay, it's still hot enough to steep. I feel like it needs more hot water. And I should probably like put something over it to cover it. I'm gonna steal her plate and steep it. Alright. I hope that works. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to like get fresh hot boiling water. But it was fresh hot boiling water and it is in a thermos, so I'm just gonna have faith that it will, you know. Oh, and now I'm getting hungry. Any of you guys ate yet? Did you guys eat? I'm gonna drink some water. I'm done with K-drama now. You have my full attention outside my. Oh, thank you, Chill Beats. How was the ending of the what is it called again? I know it's a gaming related K-drama, but the names don't stick in my head immediately. And nope, you didn't eat. Ooh, are you hungry? Hey Cooler, how's it going? I'm steeping the tea right now. Oh my god, you just want to see my bunny? She's still in the toilet. Hi Warrior. My teacups here. Steeping. Is it steeping? Okay, it's kind of steeping. I mean, it's really hot, so it better be steeping. Or else. It's called Level Up, yes. How was Level Up? Did you like the ending of it? Hi, Warrior. She's like, everyone's watching me poo. Hi, cutie pie. Hi. Hi. Tony. She's ready. She like gave me the cute paw. Like, I'm ready to come out. Okay, you gotta wait, Warrior. She's like literally by the edge and periscoping to me. So cute. Oh. Oh. Oh, you got 8 episodes left to watch. Oh, okay, you just finished that 1 episode. Okay, we'll just let her be. Is it steeping? It's starting to steep. I'm just getting impatient. Maybe I didn't put enough hot water, guys. I feel like I need to get more. And I can always pour the water out anyways. Oh, this thing is in the way. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm pouring. There. I think maybe with more water, it will stay hot longer. It's very hot. Hot enough for me to feel it through the cup. It's starting to unravel, but we will see. One of the actors is from I Pick Up a Celebrity on the Street. Wait, I think you mentioned to me about that. Oh, my pant. I think he mentioned that one to me, and I thought it was like an interesting storyline. I think I could do something fun while waiting for this. Let's do a general love reading for everyone in the viewing chat, okay? That was a long time ago too. Oh. Okay, it's hot. I'm like pinching the tea. I'm like, is it actually steeping? I feel nothing. Excuse me, sorry for the nose. And then I go and like put my hand in the water, and it felt warm, but then after 3 seconds it was fairly hot. Okay, so I'm just gonna let it steep on the side. So I'm gonna shuffle this. It's called the Romance Angels Oracle cards. So we're gonna see the general collective, all the viewers in stream today, what their love lives will look like for the first week of November. Basically from this Tuesday on to next Tuesday, I would say. Okay, that's 2 weeks from now. Does that work that way? Let me look at that. Thank you, Johnny. Let's see. Yeah, I would say it works. All of this week, basically from today onto all of the end of this week onto basically all of next week of November. So basically 29th to the 9th of November. Okay, guys, this is a general reading for all of us here. Hello, Moon Pillar. Yep, we're gonna do some readings. Woo woo. Okay. Spirit Universe, Goddess Venus, Cupids, all the love spirits, please show up here. We're gonna ask for some advice and guidance from spirits of love and light, and we're gonna see what sort of things are in the cards. Yeah, what are in the stars and in the cards for us for romance from now until the end of the first week of November. So that would be like November 9th, I believe. Yep, November 9th. From the 29th of October to November 9th, please. My bunny's eating. You see her mouth wiggling. It's so cute. Soulmate. Okay, what else? Getting to know each other and finances and career. Can you clarify this soulmate card? New love. Okay, some of you guys are gonna get some new love. Okay, getting to know each other. Well, that's pretty obvious. More insight into finances and career, please. Okay, this could be the one in honeymoon. I think this talks about, this one is not about love, this is about career. So I feel like some of you are stepping into the realization of what it is that your life purpose is and what it is you really want going forward with your career and how you want to be earning your finances. Like some of you guys are, I feel like some of you guys are getting, there's a turning point where you guys are prioritizing really enjoying your work before money. Like how you spend your time is just as important as compared to how you earn your money. Whereas before it was okay to just earn the money, but now it's like you want to earn your money while enjoying your time because you realize time is just as important. Okay, so let's look into this new love for soulmate because we're focusing on romance. Romance, please. You deserve love. Okay, so I feel like some of you guys are ready to get back into the dating scene again. And you guys are starting to think, you know what? I do deserve love. I'm open to the idea that I can meet someone great. And I feel like you're allowing for these people to like be potential candidates. See, look at that new love. Hoping it focuses. She's like, yes, you may kiss my hand. I feel like that's you guys. You guys are like allowing the idea of meeting someone who can tickle your fancy. You're allowing the idea of allowing them to entertain you and consider that idea of romance with them, or in general. Engagement. Okay, so if some of you guys, the next person you meet for this dating thing, maybe not next person, when you guys, for some of you guys who are exploring dating, you're gonna meet people that are gonna bring you closer to your soulmate, which will ultimately lead to engagement. Well, pretty much every step we take is leading us closer to our soulmate, ideally, because for most of us, if we do learn from our mistakes and we learn from the hardships of, and like we take something away from why a relationship didn't work out, we better ourselves, right? And with that, knowing that knowledge, pushing forward, we are able to seek healthier and more stable relationships, right? Okay, one last card for romance reading for everybody here. Flirt. Okay. I feel like this is literally about this. Okay, honestly, in my opinion, there's wedding at the bottom of the card. Okay, there's been a lot of breaking of patterns this past few weeks in my life personally, and I also noticed in many other people's lives, and when I listen to other people's tarot readings on YouTube, there's a lot of mention about change. So I feel like there is also a lot, I really do sense a lot of change coming to your lives, and it all starts with a playful attitude, which is flirt, right? Like a flirty behavior. When you approach life with a flirtatious behavior, you're coming at it with a very high energy, like it says, light-hearted energy, a very beneficial energy. You give the benefit of the doubt to have energy, right? And you always see it with a very optimistic lens. When you come into a situation flirting, you're like flirting with the idea of something. You find it the fun in something. You're finding the excitement in something. And when you do that, that's like someone who's views like seeing the cup half full versus half empty, right? And when you do that, you attract more of that. Instead of seeing the worst in something, you make the best of it. You start attracting and finding more experiences that lead to more of it. So in the sense of relationships or love, the fact that you're open to flirting means you're open to fun, you're open to love, you're open to a good time. So chances are you're gonna attract the best in other people as well. You're gonna bring the best out of other people as well. And this also encourages you to bring the best out of people and the people you date and in relationships, which ultimately, very much, I'm so sorry for sniffling. My nose feels like it's clogged. I feel like very much it will be bringing out really, like this, I feel like this person, whoever it is you're going to date and you're flirting with, they're going to see that you're like a really good thing in their life. Like they're really blessed and lucky to have you. And they really could see a future with you. They like your vibe. So that's really good, guys. Whoever this is, you guys let me know, okay? If you meet somebody over the next 2 weeks after this reading and it turns out good, let me know, okay? In the next stream when I'm live again on Tuesday. I want to know who this person is. Who is this soulmate that's leading to a wedding? Okay. Now let's go check to see if the tea has steeped. And then while it's steeped for the 29th until November 9th. So 29th of October, basically now until the end of November. the first week of November. So November 9th. 29th of October to November 9th. All of first week of November and the rest of this remaining week. Yeah. So basically, even after you see me on Tuesday, it'll still cover for it. It's okay. That's a good ample time to meet someone, I think. Potentially, for some of you guys. Okay, let's put this away. That was my hip joint cracking. Okay, let's see the reveal. If it has steeped, I'm gonna go grab a snack or a meal, and then I'm gonna eat while reading the tea leaf. Oh look, it has kind of steeped. It's still kind of straggly. Is that good that it's straggly? Should my tea leaves be smaller than that? Should I break it up? Is it cheating? The tea leaves that people have are tinier than this. These are like ginormous tea leaves, guys. I'm like, this is gigantuous leaves. Is this even like real or even like fair? I don't even know how it would work. How can it draw an image when it's so big? I'm breaking it up. I'm figuring this out, guys. Maybe I should have cut the leaves before I put into the hot water. Ooh, your brother just got married. Congratulations. But this is not about your brother. This is about you guys on stream. So some of you guys will be meeting someone potentially. It's a general reading after all. General reading. Okay. I feel gross picking it up. I'm not drinking this, guys. Just so you know, I'm not drinking this. Warrior, stop. She's climbing under my bed. She's not stuck, but she's like underneath the bed. These leaves are so long, guys. Oh my god. I'll show you how long one leaf is. Look how long that is. This is a long leaf. Like, thank you, but I don't need it that long. Okay, so I'll like break some more up and then I'm gonna let it steep a little bit longer. I think I might put some more hot water in it and help it along. And I'm gonna go get food because my stomach's starting to growl. Just get in there, guys. Alright. I'm gonna get some food. A little intermission. So be right back in about 5 minutes, okay? Be right back. I'm back, guys. My brother tried scaring me. I mean, he did kind of scare me because he popped out of nowhere from the basement, and the basement was like no light, it's just dark. So that spoofed me out. But then he continued to stand behind me as I was walking up the stairs to the bedroom, which does not help. So I got some rice with some, I don't know, meat burger buns to tide me over. So let's take a look to see if this tea has steeped. Oh yeah, it has steeped. Okay, I feel like I need to cut it up a bit more, guys. I don't want to keep ripping it with my fingers, so I'm gonna get scissors and get in there. I'm gonna like look for smaller leaves, or just cut the leaves before I steep them next time, because yeah, the tea leaf reading I see in the book is so grainy. Also, I'm taking extra care not to scratch up the cup. I'm just picking up the leaves and cutting it once I feel like I pinched some leaves together. She's climbing on the bed again. Okay, it looks a lot better now. It looks more fine. You watch me cut leaves in a cup. Alright. So I'm gonna go and drain this out, and I'm gonna take a bite of this. This is so yummy. How are you? Trying to scare me? Oh my god.
No, I was just waiting for it.
My brother walks like a lark, like a creepy lurker. I think I'm supposed to pour out water. Okay, I'm not pouring anything out yet. I'm gonna read this manual here. Let's see what it says. Okay, so they already tell you what kind of tea leaves are good. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, let's see. Pour the tea without using a tea strainer, and as you drink it, focus on your question. Well, I didn't have any questions, so I'm gonna stick my finger into the cup and spin it while thinking, basically asking the question for our viewers. Or I need you guys to concentrate briefly on your current concerns. Okay? But there's no real need for lengthy reflections. Relaxation is important. So when the cup is almost empty with a little liquid left in the bottom, you're ready to begin. So I'm going to pour it out. I'm going to let you guys meditate on your thoughts and your readings, like what you're concerned about and you want addressed. And then I will go and pour it out. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. Warrior! She just come out now. Out. She tried to. She knocked over something of mine. Now she's in trouble. Green tea, Johnny. Is it gonna focus? It won't focus. I'm glad you think so. It does smell nice, you're right. I'm gonna take one more bite before I go and strain out this cup. So you guys think about what your concerns are or what you want to get from this reading, and then I'm gonna go strain the cup and get the leaves. Hi, Warren, you should go back up. You're making trouble. I hope that like the teas don't all fall off onto the platter. So that means I need to make sure I get rid of enough water. I rhymed there, like Dr. Zeus. I think it could be any kind, Johnny. As long as the leaves are not too granular, because apparently they don't suggest you to cut open a bag of tea leaf because that's too fine to read apparently. But these ones are too big. I have to cut them in half. So I'm gonna like be on the search for better tea leaves. So it could be part of like, I can do like tea leaf reading videos for you guys with the proper leaf size. It literally said in the book, Chinese leaf, Indian and Chinese loose leaf is good. This is green tea and it's still too big. I know like in Japanese tea reading and stuff, they have ones that float. So I wonder what the floating ones mean. Because the one that I'm reading is not when it floats, it's when you finish drinking it. I'm gonna Google it for us. So there's like 3 leaves floating. On the side. And they're touching the plus sign. Oops, I knocked over my own phone. Sorry about that. I apologize for myself. How Canadian. Okay, plus sign. The envelope. Okay, 2 are an envelope. and one on plus sign. So what I knew about the symbol for the readings, I'm not reading it traditionally, I just intuitively right now. This the letter, the symbol here is like you're gonna get here communication. Oh, there, better. And I don't know what plus sign is, so I'm gonna find out. But aside from that, the fact that they're floating, I'm gonna find out what floating means. Let's see. You got mail. It's like a 90s thing. Remember like those 90s rom-coms? It's like, you got mail. That like voice. Okay, let's see. If any pieces of tea leaves float to the top of your cup, it is an indication that you will receive a visit from a stranger or a lover. What? Guys, what? Okay, so that's a very interesting. Okay, so let's go look at the envelope symbol and what it stands for, because there's two. Okay, I'll read it again. If any pieces of tea leaves float to the top of your cup, it is an indication that you will receive a visit from a stranger or lover. So, let's see. There's an envelope. Okay, envelope. What the symbols mean, okay? Look. Envelope. A longed for letter or important document is on its way to you. It may contain good news. So, if you guys have been hoping to hear from someone and it's a longed for, hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. So if you guys have been hoping to hear from someone, you're gonna get that message. And the fact that it's floating, you're gonna receive a visit from them. Maybe both. Like you're gonna hear news from them that they're gonna come visit you. Okay, you guys let me know if this happens, okay? This is cool. Okay, it gravitated. It was on the plus sign symbol, but now it gravitated to the star sign symbol. So it gravitated to the star, okay? One of the tea leaves. So what does it mean? Star. Success in your projects, recognition, and praise are all indicated. This is a lucky sign. Oh, there you go. So what was plus sign? Cross. A warning against overdoing it. Taking on more than you can handle or making impulsive mistakes by rushing things. Slow down and let go a little. Okay, good to know. So with that being said, I'm going to go and pour out the cup. I'm going to use the washroom first. Then I'll come back and pour out the cup, okay? I'll be back, guys. And then we'll start the actual tea leaf reading. Be right back. Alright guys, I just finished using the washroom. I'm gonna go get this cup now and I'm gonna go and drain it out and we'll see what happens. You guys had more than enough time to meditate on your thoughts. So let's take this and I'll be back. No. Okay, so I left a little bit of water left in here so that I can pour it on here. So it doesn't say in the book. The book says to swish it around. Okay, YouTube video says to swish around 3 times and then pour it down. But I'm gonna swish it around 3 times and then I'm gonna spin it 3 times before I. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Hold on. So they said to spin it 3 times, counterclockwise, and then flip it over. And I feel like I'm also gonna spin it like this and then flip it over. Ah! I splashed all the leaves over. Maybe there's still a lot of water, guys. If I mess up, I have to put the leaves back in and put water and do it again, okay? Okay. I hope it worked. If not, I'll cry. Monkas. Do you see that? All the tea was lit. Okay. Wait. I think I need to spin it 3 times still. I don't know. I hope there's still leaves left in it. Oh, there's still some. A lot fell out. But there's still some. Okay? So my argument is this makes it easy for a beginner like me to read, because then there's not a lot. Well, we could try again. We'll just keep these leaves on the side here and we'll put it back in the cup and respin it, okay? Let's do that. I think that's a good way. Yeah, moon pillar. Message from a stranger or a lover. Okay. It's your first time, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm excited. Let me fix YouTube. Oops. Okay, guys. Getting too excited here. I think I'm gonna hold the camera to the cup and I'll read for you guys, okay? So you guys can see the cup. Or I can try putting it on the stand again, like last time, like this. I think that's good, right? We'll see. We will see. I'm gonna try something and I hope it works. Okay, it works. I'm happy. And my mouth was like, you are okay. Thank you, Chill Beats. I needed that confirmation. Alright, perfect. Look at this, guys. The setup is nice. Just don't mind the shadows. I'll bring it up to the camera. Okay, so this is what we got. Let's see if I notice any images. Okay, so the only image I can see is this, and that looks like a mushroom to me. I don't know if there's any symbols of a mushroom in the book, so let's find out. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Insects. Birds. Wild animals. Domestic animals. Abstract shapes and symbols. I have a mushroom. I have a plant. Is there something for a plant? Oh, there. Trees and flowers, I think. But that's trees and flowers. It doesn't talk about mushrooms. Trees and flowers. Let you guys see this. Bushes and shrubs. That kind of looks like a shrub, but looks like a tree to me. Buildings, no. Objects, no. Food. Maybe food. Oh, mushroom. They have mushroom. But it doesn't look like that. It just looks like that. Okay, mushroom. If you think about the way mushrooms suddenly appear as if from out of nowhere, you will see why they symbolize abundance and fertility of every kind. This may indicate a pregnancy or foretell an especially creative period in your life. You could be bursting with ideas or about to begin a business that will be very successful and grow as rapidly as a field of multiplying mushrooms. Oh my god, guys, that's amazing news. Maybe I should put the camera not so close up. I can lift it up to you guys. That is amazing news. You guys can see it. It was focusing and then it decided not to focus. Will it focus? There. I'm just going to leave it like that so in the future you guys can pause it and read it. Okay, so I'm taking it down. So, cool. Abundance and fertility, guys, for mushroom. Is there anything else I can see in here that's like a symbol? Well, that one looks like a snake to me. Right here. Right? That looks like a snake. That was mushroom, and now I see a snake. Okay, let's see what the snake is. Snake. That's in animals. Wild animals. Okay, let's see. Did I pass this? Oh, there's snake. Snake right here. I'm sorry for the lack of focus, guys. It's like my camera is being stubborn. Perhaps one of the most complex and fascinating symbols of all. Oh my gosh, why is it like that? Camera, please. That might, okay, there. Fascinating symbols of all. The snake has evoked a mixture of awe, revulsion, and worship for millennia. Your first step is to decide whether this is a serpent or simply the initial S. Oh, I already thought it was a snake. Sometimes there will be more than one set of undulating curves. Oh, does it look like an S? Kind of, but S is like this. This one's like a hook, so to me it just looks like a serpent. Okay. Then your task is simple. Otherwise, consider carefully the snake's shape and position in the cup to determine your interpretation. A coiled snake is a warning sign. You may have a wily enemy whose negative intentions are masked behind a show of friendship or apparent goodwill. Ooh, you guys might have frenemies. You may be in a vulnerable state, so take care of your valuables and be wary of others. This is a bad time to sign contracts or enter binding commitments. Nope, it's not coiled. So an uncoiled snake in a line, it looks like in a line, symbolizes wisdom, renewal, and the ability to make very important decisions about your future. Oh my god, that's awesome. A decision of some kind is indicated too. If the snake is seen at the rim of the cup, the decision is imminent. Oh, it's almost at the rim of the cup. It's like halfway. What does imminent mean? I'm gonna look that up. So imminent means about to happen. So like sudden, it's near. Oh yeah, that's true. At the bottom of the cup, it means like further away, like a few weeks to months. Midway is like just a few days or a few weeks or something. Days to weeks. And then up here is like hours to days or something like that. So this is like days. So in a few days for you guys, Wisdom, renewal, and the ability to make very important decisions about your future will happen. Further down, there is some way to go. So it's like anywhere from like, I would say a few weeks. That's cool. So this one though, this mushroom is at the bottom. So I think this is like in a few months, you'll become very abundant with your business success endeavors, whoever it is that's pursuing it. Okay, now is there anything else that's a symbol I can spot out? This is interesting. It has like 3 like dot. That doesn't look like any animals or objects to me per se. It looks like a stitching line, but I don't know if that exists in the book. So let's look into that. I want to see if there's anything like domestic home object stuff. Sorry for the sniffling, guys. I did think I saw a hook. See, this looked like a snake and it looked like a hook. So there's also a picture of a hook. So let's see what the hook means. Are you hooked on someone or something? What has captured your imagination? We either hang something from a hook or keep it in place, or use a hook to catch a fish. You're either caught in a situation you find hard to escape from, or you're aiming to be the one who catches a new job, lover, or other prize. Nearby symbols will reveal more information. Well, we have the tomato. We have the mushroom. And then we got the hook. And a snake. So I feel like it's like we're going to be able to hook and grab and catch hold of an opportunity of a business endeavor that will prove to be very successful to us in the further down the line of the future, like months from now. And at the same time, it's also a renewal of wisdom and prosperity and new perspective. That's pretty great. That's cool. Okay. Let's see if there's anything that looks like those little like line things. Miscellaneous symbols. Okay, maybe it'll be in here. I was gonna say it looked a little bit like an exclamation mark, but not quite. It looks like an eye with another dot on the bottom. I don't see anything that looks like, you guys see these 3 dots here? I don't think it looks like anything I can say. I would say it looks closer to like a letter, like an alphabetical letter, more than anything else. Cross, knots and tangles. Oh, abstract shapes and symbols. Okay, maybe it's here. Dashes. Okay. It doesn't look like that, but it definitely is like dashes. Sprigs or sticks. They look more like dashes to me. Squares or rectangles. Nope. Okay, dashes. A number of short lines together suggests a period when you'll be running around a lot more than usual, with a number of short trips and local journeys coming up. Some of these could be a waste of your time, so plan meticulously to avoid frustration and depleted energies. Okay. So I feel like this also ties in with that because it's around the same time frame, right? It's on the same height level, guys. So I feel like it's also going to be within the same like weeks period where you're going to have new realizations and wisdom and perspective on how you're going to go about living your life. See, I'm going to see what this snake is again so I can clarify exactly what it is I remember reading. gonna get on my own shadow there. Trying to find that page where I found the snake. Here it is. Okay. So it symbolizes wisdom, renewal, and ability to make very important decisions about your future. So that, I feel like that ties along very much with the dashes, because the dashes means it's going to require us to travel and move around and do a lot more than we usually do. So to be protective of our energy and be sure where we're delegating our time spent, right? I feel that also ties in with the whole important decisions about your future. Okay. And the fact that the hooking part, it looks like a snake and a hook. I think it has everything to do with making important decisions that will help you capture and land the opportunities that you really do want, which will ultimately lead you down to further line of success, which is the abundance of the mushrooms. That's cool, guys. Okay, so we're gonna see. I don't see any other further symbols aside from that. I mean, that's an abstract shape. I don't know if that falls into anything. Let's look at the abstract shapes. That's not necessarily an incomplete circle. It looks kind of, but not really. I don't know. I have dots on the bottom in the center. So dots are commonly found in cups because of the nature of the leaves or ground used in this fortune-telling method. So look closely to see if they form a line, a circle, or any other shape. I don't know. Does it forms? I don't know. Nothing. I don't know. A circle of dots means a trip of some kind, perhaps a holiday, perhaps a business trip. A line of dots also means a journey, but a short and inconsequential one. Many dots in a cup represents energy and vitality. A lively atmosphere surrounds you. Nope, it's like a few dots. Maybe a short travel. Regards to the business. Okay, so I think what I want us to go forward looking at next is to see each symbol, where it lands. I think, guys, we only have enough time to do one reading because this is actually pretty deep. Oh my god, and how the T lands on here too, maybe is an indicator. Or do you just read the cup? Do you read the saucer? Hold on, let me find out. Yeah, you do read the saucer! Never strain to make sense of a cup that refuses to divulge its secrets. It may not be the right time for reading, or the week ahead could be dull and uneventful. Try again. Okay, nope. Let's see. Oh, this is still the cup. No, that's not the saucer. I'm sorry. I thought it was a saucer. It looks like the saucer. It's the cup. It doesn't mention anything about the saucer, but the saucer has the symbols too. Maybe it's just decorative. I guess it's tea. I don't know. The cup of destiny, not the saucer of destiny. But I don't know. You could technically treat the saucer as a cup, right? It'd be like, this is the center and that's the outside rim. Do I see anything that's symbolic in here? Not really. Not compared to the cup. The cup actually had shapes. This one's just like dumped out leaves. That's what it feels like to me. Let's just focus on this one. Okay, so let's look at the stuff that's most closest to us, okay? So the things that are going to happen to us within the next few days. I believe it's days. Let me make sure the timeline of the cup. Alright, that's good. You guys can still see the cup. Okay, so this whole section here is the next day or so. Basically the next 24 hours. Ooh. And then the midsection down here represents up to a week ahead. So this is the next week. And then down the bottom would be the end of the week or even a few months ahead. The symbols on the saucer are just the zodiac symbols, right? Yeah, it looks like that. It's literally just a star and then zodiac signs. Whereas this one has more symbols. Okay. So basically, let's start with the next day. What's going to happen within the next 24 hours? The first thing I notice is I see some stuff on the horseshoe. You see the horseshoe symbol? There's something like the dashes that goes up to the horseshoe symbol. I'm going to move this closer to the tea cup. I really hate the shadow, but I can't do much about it because the webcam casts that shadow. There, maybe that's better. Alright, so let's look at this horseshoe. Do you guys ever mix it up? Horseshoe symbol. This is in. Wait, I don't think it's here. I think it's in the cup, not the here. Horseshoe symbols. Fortunate coincidences, lucky breaks, and meaningful surprises await you. Keep an open mind. Okay, so lucky stuff's gonna happen to us within the next 24 hours. What else? There's something over the sun. Sunrise, a new beginning, a sense of rebirth, or a fresh start are signified by the symbol. Hey, remember what I said about like when I was doing readings? I feel like there's a lot of changes that are coming to us. So that reinforces that. And look at that. There's still a little piece on the letter part. So we're going to get a letter from a long form message we've been waiting for from someone. And then there's something on the bell here. My aunt always says horse, but English isn't her first language. I always mix it up. That's cute, your aunt says that. Bell. Some happy news. Sometimes this means you will be making positive changes in your life. Wow. Okay. Oh my god, that scared
You
me.
have now become a magical BBQ grill, and your magical powers is to make magical burgers. Welcome to the family.
Thank you so much for the follow, Cassie Kaiju. How's it going? Okay. Spades. We also have something on the spades right there. The spades symbolizes and means legal matters, official documents, large companies, and serious commitments are all signified by this symbol. Ooh, serious commitments. Actions and agreements made now could have a lasting or fateful effect on your future. Be thoughtful and cautious. Hey, remember that love reading? How like, you know, you're dating around and you might meet somebody that'll lead to something serious. This might tie to it. Scaring people is my superpower. Oh no. My volume was like way too high. It's okay though. It's fine. So basically, something lucky is gonna happen to us the next 24 hours. Oh shoot, I forgot what sunrise meant. A new beginning, of sense of rebirth or fresh start. We're gonna hear from someone we've been looking forward to hear from, or something we're hearing from, and it's good news because the bell signifies good news and positive changes, and they're important. They're very important commitments are going to be entering your life. That's going to be affecting well into your future. Cool. Okay, so there's a little bit on the heart, just a little bit though. I'm being very fickle. There's a little, that looks like a kite to me, guys. I just realized the trail, it looks like a kite. You know what, that's a good question, Johnny. Should I be doing anything special for Halloween? I'm not going to be streaming until Thursday though, but we can like We can have Halloween a movie night or something. I should have thought about that. I don't know what I could be doing for Halloween. What do you suggest, Johnny? Do you have any ideas? Look at this. Look at this kite. Honestly, in my opinion, I felt like Halloween creeped up on me. I was in a scene, I was carving pumpkins, and it was over. I did record some stuff though, so I'm gonna turn it into a vlog and post it for you guys to watch. That's a kite. I didn't see that before, so let's gonna find out what the kite represents. Kite, 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 kite. Oh, there, kite. You are restless, yet hopeful of a new direction or inspiration to show you the way. Remain open-minded and do not rule anything out. Your desire for novelty and worthwhile challenges will attract new experiences, so be brave and see which way the wind blows. You might be pleasantly surprised by the results. Okay, so that's going to be like within the week. You guys are going to be looking forward to change and excitement. Right, you're looking for a new direction and inspiration to show you the way. Let me double check for the timeline. Yep, this is within the week. So we already talked about the next day, the next 24 hours. So let's find out within the week. So aside from the kite, so basically the next day, basically from now on until the next week, we're looking for inspiration. Okay. What else is within the next week? Wait, isn't Halloween on Thursday? Yeah. Oh. Oh, perfect. What would you guys like for me to do? Wait, that sounds weird. What would you guys like for me to do? Okay, that's correct. What would you guys like for me to do for Halloween? Any ideas? Okay, so this hook also goes into next week, and we know about the hook is about opportunity or something we would like to hold on to or grab. And then the dash just lands on. Wait, but we didn't pay attention to what it was on. So, okay, this kite goes onto this astrology sign. Let's find out what this astrology sign is. Oh my god, there's so many things in this cup, guys. I'm so glad I got something that looks simple. I thought it was simple. There's a lot. There's a lot of things going on. Okay. Do an exorcism? That is not right. I don't mess with low vibrations like that. And like that kind of stuff is no joke. Like, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay, I cannot see that sign. I'm so confused. Maybe that's not an astrology sign? The astrology signs are on the cup though, but they're not in there. I'm so confused. I wonder if you do read the platter. That's weird. Why is the saucer like astrology based? Are they just doing it to make it look cool? Like, okay. They show the astrology readings here, but why would you be? Let's see. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. So we're gonna look at symbols, which is at the very front. Okay, so the kite was on this 4, which is Jupiter. You should do something spooky for Halloween. Something spooky. Oh, I could play a spooky point and click game with you guys on Thursday. Okay, I'll figure something out. We'll play a few games. A few spoopy games. Kind of spoopy, not too spoopy because, you know, too spoopy 5 me. I'm afraid of horror games. Okay, so this symbol here is pretty much that same symbol on the cup. It says luck. Jupiter, luck, expansion, and heartwarming encounters brighten your life. Long distance friendships or trips could broaden your horizons too. Long distance trips or friendships. I wonder if this has to do with the letter we're going to be getting. But this is the next 24 hours you're going to be getting a letter, guys. Okay, and then over to the next week, you're going to be hoping for inspiration, which will be leading you to heartwarming encounters and or maybe trips to see long distance friendships to broaden your horizons. What else is there within the next week? A few weeks. This is on the moon. Okay, so what does the moon mean? Your innermost feelings and most intimate relationships will be important. Pay attention to your dreams and intuitive inspiration. Your innermost feelings and most intimate relationships will be important. Pay attention to your dreams and intuitive inspiration. So your innermost feelings, basically your inner dialogue, the feelings and thoughts you don't tell anyone else, but you have to yourself. And your most intimate relationships, so people who are really, really close to you, will be important. So this hook thing is basically regarding someone you really care about, and getting a letter from someone you really care about. Okay. Are you hearing from them? This is a little bit in between the spade and this symbol. So let's read the symbol just in case. Because it seems to be like bleeding into the next 24 hours, bleeding into the next week or so. That's in Mars. This is Mars symbol. Energy, action, and assertiveness. Go for what you really want unless other symbols advise against it. Okay. So it's basically giving a green light confirmation that it's okay to move forward. And then we have this one. What's that symbol? Oh, it's Mercury. Communication. Hi, Tiara. Hi, Tiara. Could letter be a text message or a phone call too? Yeah, I really think so. Because it's pretty much a message, right? A communication, like a letter. So like, I think old school would be the snail mail. But I think it could be email, text message, phone call. Like even someone like messaging you and like sending you something in your DMs. Like a form of communication. Hell, it could be a telegram. That'd be cool if I could get a telegram. I don't even know how that works. Okay, communication. So this is Mercury. It stands for communication, conversations, travel, and knowledge. This should be a social, lively phase. Ooh, travel. That ties in with the short-term travel in the farther future. And then also ties in with this Jupiter sign, which talks about heartwarming encounters and long distance friendships, which also include travel. So travel. Let's see. So now we're gonna go into the weeks ahead. I think this is weeks into months, right? Let me double check for you guys. The end of the week or even a few months ahead, okay? So that's it. We already read that it means the mushroom. And then the dots indicate travel. But I'm not sure what that is. What does that look like to you guys? Does it look like anything? Does it look like a shrub? To me it looks like a... Oh my god, that scared me. What?
Bunny.
Okay, you can open the door. I just closed it so Warrior can't come in. That looks like a rosebud to me. Okay, yeah, you could bring her in the washroom. So cute. That looks like a rosebud to me. That's how I would see it. Looks like a tea leaf. Whatever, Johnny. Of course it's a tea leaf. But I meant like, it looks like a rosebud. Here, I'll see if I can find a picture. Plants. Plants and trees. Plants and trees. Trees and flowers. Rosebud. Oh, look, this leaf. There's an actual leaf. That doesn't look like a leaf to me. It looks like a rose, like that. Okay, what does it mean? An almost universal symbol of romantic love and admiration. The rose signifies either a new romance or the deepening. Ooh, a new romance. Or the deepening of an existing relationship. Perhaps a commitment or declaration of someone's true feelings. Ooh, maybe someone's gonna confess to you guys. Roses, like lilies, are associated with the love goddesses of many ancient mythologies, and the power of these beliefs has remained alive throughout the centuries. Ooh. Whatever transpires, your heart is beginning to open, and you are in the right frame of mind to receive love, passion, joy, and abundance. Ooh, oh, look, we have a confession in the chat here. Cassie likes Johnny. Woo, woo, woo. All right, that's cool. Okay, so it's either a new romance for you guys or a deepening commitment. So I feel like this is like both a combination of business and pleasure. Some of you guys are going to be getting letters from someone you've been really hoping to hear from, and it's good news, and you're lucky for it. Like, you're going to feel lucky for it, and it's going to bring you a lot of hope, and it's going to also bring in travel, which ultimately bring a lot of love, deepening of love, and abundance. I feel this could also be like a lot of love, right? Or it could be interpreted in another way where it's like a lot of business. Like you're getting hope from a prospect that you really wanted to hear from, and it's a serious commitment. You're gonna take time to. It's good news, and you're gonna take time to make sure you make the right commitments and make right choices to where you want to continue endeavors towards. And it's a lucky streak. Like, you have like good omen on your side, and it's also hopeful, leading into travel, which will help you with your business. You're gonna travel twice. There's 2 symbols for travel, and I forgot the moon signifies. Oh yeah, you're gonna deepen your relationships with your connections, your intimate connections. And this one, I forgot, it's Mercury. Oh, travel. Yep, travel. That's also travel with long distance connection. And I forgot what that sign is. Oh yeah, assertiveness, making your choice. Yeah, so it's either going towards a business endeavor or going towards a love connection, guys. This is exciting. Oh, Cassie's laughing. That's so crazy. I've been getting a lot of messages lately about someone from my past contacting me soon. Really, Tiara? How have you been getting those messages? I'm so excited. I'm like interested. Same. I like me too. Oh, Johnny and Cassie with that really cute emote. I hope you guys back. I don't mean to smack you guys in the face with my mic on my head. Damn, that was really intense, guys. What do you guys think? I felt like that was a very informal reading. You know what I'm gonna do for fun on top of that? I'm gonna whip out my tarot cards to clarify more about this, 'cause I feel like it's juicy. So I want to ask more about this love message for some of you guys. Also, my screen is so bright, it's hurting my eyeballs. I need to lower it down. Oh, much better. I want to ask ask about the messages for the love letter. I feel like it's safe to call it a love letter at this point. My camera's a little bit low. There. The light. Oh, that's what I feel like all the time. That bag for your tarot cards is Pog. Thank you, Johnny. That's actually supposed to be for my Lavier, like mic, like the clip-on one where you like speak for my tarot reading. But I'm like, hey, it fits my tarot cards, and then I use my Feng Shui compass case to hold my wires instead. I'm sorry for yawning. Okay. Spirit, universe, goddess Venus, Cupids, we want to know more about the love letters. Hi Kalina, HB, how are you? What is this? Whoa! It went into the water! Okay, I'm excited for you guys. We got the Knave of Swords, and it got so lit, it fell into the saucer. Y'all know what this card represents. Knave of Swords is communication from somebody. Maybe potentially a younger person. A younger gentleman? Maybe? It's a saucy card, yeah? I like that. Cassie, good job. So lit. It literally went like into my cup. Or into this. I needed to cool down. It was getting too fired up for you guys. I need to jump in the water and cool its face down. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna move the saucer out of the way so I don't like wet any more cards, guys. I'm gonna put this on the ground. All right, let's continue. Water for emotion. Yes. Oh my gosh, they're like diving headfirst into the emotions of love for you. Maybe that's what it is, because it does mean deepening connection and of commitment, and also good news. So very, very possible, Kalina. I like how you interpreted that. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue. So tell us more about this possible love letter for our viewers. Tell us more. Tell us more. Is it juicy? Juicy. I love how like the tarot cards like reinforces what we read in the cup. I'm seeing how there's like a correlation to how the energies translate from different divination mediums. So it's really cool. Oh shoot, I forgot to drink this. I don't want to let it go bad. Strawberry banana. Yelp. You guys ever had it? It's a yogurt drink. Wee wee. I'm not sponsored by it, so I don't know why I'm advertising it. You know what it tastes like, guys? Aside from the fact that it tastes delicious, it tastes like those strawberry banana baby jams. Have you guys ever had those baby food jars? Strawberry banana baby food. It tastes like that, and I love baby food. Sometimes I buy those strawberry banana baby foods from the baby aisle just to eat it. Does anyone else do that? Or is it just me? Okay, anyways, let's focus. Please tell us more about this letter. Love letter, Spirit. Okay, the cards wanted to flip out and then they didn't. Okay, so I'm going to read this, but I'm going to put it back in and I'll reshuffle it. We got 8 of Cups. Somebody left. I feel like they regretted leaving. So they're trying to come back and make amends for a conflict that took place. And like close out the chapter and start a new one. You buy baby food to eat? Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had baby food? Not the peas and savory ones, the sweet ones like strawberry and strawberry banana. I haven't done it in a while though. Hey. Hello. Okay, that one flew out. Name of Wands. Can't say I have. It tastes really good. I don't explain it. It just tastes really good. It tastes kind of like applesauce, but smoother. I think it's only like 75 cents a jar or something, so you should try it. It's like, hey, yeah, I got a kid, and then I just go home and eat it. Okay, anyways. I just imagine a baby's crying, you ate my strawberry pudding, or my strawberry food. So, Knave of Wands is the same one that flew out earlier. I feel like it is a younger person. Okay, tell us more about this love reading. Okay, Sun card. So whatever it is, they're coming forward to you guys with good intentions. A sense of innocence and vulnerability. Like they're going to be very transparent about the way they feel. I'll show you guys the cards collectively afterwards. You were about to typo. I'm reading it wrong. You're about to type applesauce. You're about to type applesauce. Yeah, you read my mind, Chobis. You ever had it before, Chobis? Okay. I guess you have to feed your inner child. So, oh, I like that, Johnny. You creative. Yeah, you gotta feed your inner child. It's like ravenous. Are you reading my mind? What's your favorite flavor, Chobis? Okay. Let's tell us. Oh my god, that cute emoji. Okay, let's tell us more about this love letter, guys. Love letter. Okay, come on. Oh, they're gonna be rushing in. Look at that. They're gonna rush in. They'll be like, I don't care who you're with, who you like, and who you've talked to all the time before me, but I'm coming in right now and I'm making it clear this is my ground. I want to talk to this person and I have a lot to say, so get out of my way. Ooh, like, no, you're not competition to me anymore. And then like, how dare you mess with my house and this house is you. I don't know. I feel like there's a sense of possessiveness here though. Not that it's a bad thing. They're just obviously, they're here to take their claim. This is like sounding like some sort of like romance novel. Like a Morticia and Gomez kind of scene, I imagine. Last time I had baby food, I was disappointed that it didn't taste like. Okay, that's so wrong, Johnny. I'm not going there. You should do that for a Halloween stream. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's repeating again. This person had left in the past before. They're a distance from you. Literally, a distance. I guess I'll keep it out. Okay. Anything else about the love letter or message? This person has been contemplating for quite some time to message you. Like they've really been sitting on it. Like they've really been thinking about whether or not this is a right move to make before they've even done it. And I know like in the picture it's like a dog. A man feeding a dog or whatever, and these people behind him. But I feel like when I see it, instead of seeing that dog, I feel like they're just imagining how the situation will play out, and they're kind of like simulating it in their head before they go and make it happen, if that makes sense. Mess up but funny. Whoa, we got 10 of Cups. So I feel like this person was contemplating on like what they should do and how they should go about it, and if they should come out to reach out to you. And then in this window is like a representation of what they're imagining, right? And this is what they're imagining. That's what I see. They're imagining this with you, like a deeper commitment, a possible future. And then there is a dog in this picture too, just like in that window, but a more elaborated image. Sorry guys, it's so blurry. I'm hoping it focuses. Please focus. We need people to see this. Okay, this goes into the love reading with the cards earlier. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it back. See this doggy here? It's like the doggy in the window. Maybe it's their doggy, and they want to come to you with their doggy, or live with you with their doggy. Really? It's spot on for you? Okay, you gotta let me know what happens. You gotta let me know what happens, girl. Okay. I keep going. Tell me more about this love letter. I don't know, I'm singing it like it's an episode from some TV show. What can we know about this person? Tell me more about something about this person. Tell me about this person. I'm not sure what that means. I think they were caught between you and another person. Maybe they didn't know they should contemplate exploring another connection with somebody else, because the connection with you guys before might have been a little confusing. So they had some tough decisions to make. Maybe this person didn't experience a lot in relationships, so they wanted to explore their options. And so like they really wanted to go out there and like, you know, live their life. And they didn't want to have any regrets. But they're coming back. Okay, I'll show you. So they had to decide. See? There's a woman here. I sense that for you guys in the audience, you guys wanted a serious commitment, but they don't know if they wanted to settle down immediately. They had to make a choice. Like, go further with the commitment, or like try the unknown. And then they went with the unknown, and then the unknown didn't turn out well, and now they want to return. And they're like, okay, now that I've actually like, I'm able to say that I have explored what that guy's had. It looks like a large thimble. Now that he's explored, he wants to come back. He's like, okay, I'm ready. Like, I have no doubts or questions about like how outside world can be like, and like all the other options. I want to like grow old with you. You want this hat? You want this thimble hat? Huh, Johnny? Tell us one more detail about this love message. One more detail. The feelings are the feelings are definitely mutual. Yeah, it looked like that. It looks like a pregnancy protector hat. But yes, the feelings are mutual. It's, well, obviously, hence it says longed for message. There's a message you longed for. Okay, tell us something we don't know. I'm not yelling at spirit. Tell us something we don't know. Don't already know. I think that hat would make me look good. Oh, really? Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna definitely look like a hipster, or a hipster hat that they don't properly fit to their head, just precariously balanced. Yeah, like those beanies. Just get a really long beanie and just roll up the rim on the edge, and it'll look exactly like that hat. Oh my goodness. A hipster hat that they didn't properly fit to their head and just precariously balanced. That's Johnny. Oh, Johnny is a hipster that wears a hat that they didn't properly fit to their head and just precariously. I love the way you worded it, Cassie. Just precariously balance as I sip my tea. Okay, let me focus. I'm in such a good mood right now. Do you guys ever get in such a giddy and good mood that you like find it hard to focus? That's me right now. Okay. I want to know some details. Okay, so this person, they already told me something I already know. Once they come to your life, for sure, it's gonna make a lot of changes. Like it's gonna change your whole world. Like you're gonna make a lot of shifts. I think it's too early to be saying it would. I think it's too early to be saying it. it would. Well, I can't English right now. I think it's too early to be saying it would make you look like a peen. I like how you said peen though. I appreciate that, Cassie. Maybe Johnny wants to look like one. Maybe it'll make him feel better about himself. Okay, anyways, let's move on from the subject. Tell me something that we already don't know from the cup, Spirit. I know you're reinforcing that, and I really appreciate you doing that. But we want to know something about the love reading. Okay, so this person really has took a lot of time to contemplate before they have made the decision. It's been like the connection with you. Okay, you guys who are pertaining to you guys who are getting the love letter. You guys are like a white horse, like walking towards them. Like it's so obvious to them the truth, but they're not ready. You know, there's water in the background, so there's a whole bunch of emotions and it's stirring up, and they don't know how to go about it. Like they don't feel ready for the connection. It's gonna be such a big one, right? So they have to take time to really reflect and think about what they want. And you're like, you shed a lot of light and goodness in their life and perspective and in everything they do, and they really appreciate that. And I feel like from the snake, they feel like they need to make this decision soon, or it's gonna go. It's literally, the snake is a representation of karma. Like it's gonna come back and bite them, and they're gonna regret it deeply if they don't take a chance on this with you and like go for it. That's cool. The Hermit is such a cool card. He's gonna find strength. There's a snake here too. Look, the same snake that was like, okay, I have a feeling for some of you guys, it's your spirit guides that was forcing this person to come to you. Like the same snake was like, you better go talk to this person or I'm gonna make sure karma bites you in the ankle. Like the spirit is like showing and emphasizing to them how much they will regret not going to you. So I feel like you guys are like mirror reflections of each other. You're the strength card. You represent the strength, and it's almost very much like the sun card. You're full of light, and just like his lamp, you're like his light. Oh my god, and this old man and the hill is him here. So she sees him as this great like monumental person, like he definitely left an impact on her life, and then she's obviously been a very huge significant aspect in his life that he can't let go of. He can't let this go, otherwise he's gonna lose his way. Everything she's given to him has helped him along his path so greatly. So they have both really impacted each other's lives. They both like they're like soulmates. They're soulmates. This is cool. I've never seen this before. Like I've looked at these cards for like 5 years of my life, but I've never seen it in this light before. That's the power of tarot. Cool. That's what I meant. I like the artwork. I have no idea what it means. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool. Let's go look into the business aspect. No, why shall we? Why don't we? Shall we? I cannot English today, guys. Please forgive me. Okay, my nose. I'm gonna take a few more sips of this yogurt drink before I continue reading for shedding light on the business aspect. My bunny's taking a nap in the cage. Me and sense of time, guys. Oh yeah, do something for Halloween. Oh, I'll stream on Thursday, but I don't know if it's past Halloween. You guys like, that's Halloween. I'm like, oh. I'm going to head to bed, my love. Have a great night. Okay, Kalina, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you sleep very well and have a great day tomorrow. And I will catch you on your stream, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Okay. Let me drink some yogurt drink. Alright. The yogurt drink is like yummy, but at the same time is like not thirst quenching at all. Okay. I'm not exactly that thirsty, but it's like pasty a bit. Okay. Spirit, let's get some insight for the business endeavor aspect. What details can you share with us? So, some of you guys are looking for more opportunities than where you are having now, and you're feeling like where you're living is you're like limited in resources with how far you can grow. And so some of you guys feel like you're gonna have to take some huge leaps beyond your comfort zone to travel and expand your living circumstances and even your opportunities, but that will lead to a lot of fulfillment because hello Mercy the Mama Witch, how are you? See, this is you guys, well, some of you guys who are pertaining to the business meeting. You guys feel like you don't have enough and you can barely get by, and it's really hard to feed your children or pay the bills, you know, take care of the necessities of people who you love and are important to you. So you feel like you need to go across waters, you need to expand your territory and your opportunities and your potential, but you're kind of hesitant on it, and you know this is something that will inevitably bring you good fortune, but like you're trying to prepare your mind, body and soul for this move. But once you do that, you will get a lot of fulfillment. You'll be so abundant. Look, your children are even getting plump from all their food they're eating, and they have so much toys to play with, and they have so much food to eat with. You even like where you live is decorated in gold and satin drapes, right? So I feel like in comparison to this, where you're like, oh, here's my vision board. This is their vision board. I should make my vision board of 5 freaking pentacles. Okay. You feel outed AF. Does this reading pertain to you, Cassie? I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. I had a nap before I got on stream today. I was feeling rather exhausted. Mentally exhausted. But yeah, I did a tea leaf reading. Mercy the Mama Witch, if you're interested, you should definitely go back to the VOD and watch it. It correlates with what I'm using the tarot cards to reinforce the reading right now, and like shedding more light and detail on the tea leaf reading. So it's really cool. So if you're interested in seeing the correlation of how the energies connect, I think that's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, like, so first this was your vision board. You're like, yeah, I want to have a good future, you know. I want all these abundance, you know, and I want to be able to take care of my family, and I don't have enough, you know. The floor is empty, you know, there's like barely anything on it. I'm just going to live a minimalist lifestyle. But then when you go make that change and you make that like leap of faith to like travel or go for the opportunities that you didn't dare allow yourself to entertain before, you're going to prosper so much. And it translates into this outcome, which is great. I'm really looking forward to you guys being like financially well off and in every sense of the word. Oh, you learned earlier with the tea leaf reading. Okay, good. You didn't miss out. Yay! Norkage is fine by me. Ooh, okay, so then some of you guys are coming into balance as well. Well, obviously, if you guys went from like not having enough to like abundance, you guys are definitely finding balance into all things of your life, all aspects. And this picture with the temperance, the person's feet dipping their toes into the water, I feel like you're not only becoming financially abundant, you're also becoming emotionally and mentally stable. See, your head is glowing. So it's like you're inspired, you're motivated, you see yourself in a new light, you're pouring the water back and forth in 2 cups, you're like adding into places that require filling. Your feet is in the water, you're emotionally more available and open again to the world. You're more optimistic, and you can see how energy can transmute. If you can transmute when things turn bad, you can, you're empowered and in a place to be able to turn things into something good. And instead of having energy leakage and focusing on things that are not benefiting you, you're more consciously aware of where you pay your attention into and how you can make the most of that for yourself. Okay, so I want to know if there's anything in particular I'm curious about. I want to know about the travels. I think that'd be good for us to know, right? Tell us about the travels, Spirit. What details about the travel would be fun for us to know? Okay. I immediately hear the word director. So maybe a director of a company is going to reach out to you guys and like provide you an opportunity, because we have the King of Wands and then we have the Magician. So I feel like they might provide you an opportunity to have a creative platform to speak and present to, or maybe present your ideas or a creation or invention that you have made. Oh, some of you guys have been up late hours really working hard over this project and really bringing it to fruition. It's definitely going to pay off. You're like beating yourself up like, oh, is this going to be working or not? Is this even good? Is it going to go anywhere or just waste my time? Oh my god, I'm taking time away from my family, my loved ones, my children. I barely have enough to eat. Oh my god, and now I'm not even sleeping well. I'm putting all my time into this. It better turn out good. Like, that's what you guys are like beating yourselves up over it. But personal self-investment never goes, like, it never can go wrong. You can never, you know what I mean? You can never put yourself at a disadvantage whenever you invest in yourself, period. Also, here's Johnny's favorite outfit again. See, that's what you're feeling. You're like, oh my god, I have to prioritize. I'm not balanced well. I'm neglecting my child. They're on the floor. And I have to do all these work. I don't have time for my family and my friends. But it's gonna pay off. Look at this. Nine of Pentacles. You're gonna be like with the birds tweeting and all the pentacles and plants that you can never have and eat. You're gonna be dressed nice. You have your own place. It's gonna pay off. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the director. Also, let's see. Dear computer and or Twitch, stop acting up so I can watch this. Oh, I'm sorry, Cassie. Was it lagging for you? See that? I like how you said dear computer or Twitch. That's so sweet of you. You're not even cursing it. Most people are so mad. Look at this. See, I feel like this is the CEO. And they're like reaching out to you and you're like, yes, I would love this opportunity. So this is my idea. Behold, everyone, my invention. And this is your like insecurity. You're like, oh my god, is this gonna work out? Am I gonna look like a fool? Am I gonna look like a monkey? You know. And then for the love reading, it's coming through that. Like, I feel like this person might reach out to you guys and like present an opportunity. Like, this is what I see for our future. Would you like that? This is what I can do. Behold, look at us together. And like, this is my love. I declare my love. And then there's like that rom-com movie. I forget what it's called. The old school like classic rom-com where that guy like takes out the radio and he like holds it in front of like the girl's window and he blasts the music and he declares his love for her. It's like that kind of moment, and a part of him is scared that he'll be rejected. So from a love reading standpoint, I can also see a message here too. This guy is like, well, I have scraps by not confessing how I feel to this person. And I'm just like stuck with like these people and not much in my life, like barely getting by. This person has my leg, you know, you're the other half of them in that sense. And they could obviously see you coming a mile away, but they're not really emotionally ready. But they're gonna take that leap and they're gonna come to you with the presentation in hopes and ideas of building something more deeper. And it will be fruitful because it's going to turn out to be very abundant. And then you guys are both gonna gain emotional stability. Because at some point, this person was losing sleep over you and thinking a lot about whether or not this is like a dumb idea, but if they don't do it, they're gonna really hate themselves for it. So they were contemplating. They were spending their time focusing on everything to get that ready in case, and they're like willing to risk it all, like even on the expense of, like, I don't know, their friends thinking they're crazy and not supporting their idea and thinking they're like bad. It's a bad idea to go back or reach out and this and that. But it's gonna prove out to be a very good choice because you listen to your heart. Cool how the energies are translating into the cards. Words are hard. Yeah. Communication is difficult. Words are hard, and then now you have to choose how to articulate it and then put them in the right order and the timing and the nuances the nuance of the tone of how you deliver it and the timing of your speech and your pauses to make an impact. And if you pause too long, you may come across as sarcastic. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm pretending to be very, very paranoid, but I'm not. Alright guys, what do you guys think? So I know Cassie said you felt outed AF. In what way did you feel outed? And Tiara, if you're still here, you said you feel shook. In what way did you feel like this was spot on with you? I want to hear feedback. I love hearing feedback. Language is so cool. I agree, Johnny. I am very sarcastic. Oh, so it didn't resonate with you at all. That sucks. I mean, I don't know if it would suck for you, but I would think it's good news. So I would hope for you guys to have it, to have good news. What if Tiara is still here? I have a lot of leaves that need to be dumped out now. Outed because when she pulled the tarot, it was like, woman, listen. Wait, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, you felt like the tarot was trying to get you to listen? I'm confused. Sorry. That's really cool. This cup is cool. I got a lot of this cup. It's funny how as the leaves dry up, they're getting smaller and smaller, so they're becoming less significant in the cup. And some of the leaves fell down. Hello, Overarch. 2 business license monkas. Yay. I have been feeling like someone has been wanting to come back into my life lately. The entire reading explained our relationship so spot on. Wow. You just intuitively been feeling it, Tiara? That sarcasm comment was to you saying something about worrying about being sarcastic, but I am very sarcastic. Sean, you stalker, XD. I'm so sorry, Cassie. I feel really slow today, but I think you're just joking around. So you're just bantering with me. So I'll take that as a cue that it was a joke. Cassie, I'm not a stalker. Says Overarch. Okay, I'm gonna go pour these out. I will be right back, okay? It's a lot of tea leaves. It sucks that you don't read this. You know, I'm gonna Google this. How do you even know my name? Says Overarch. It's okay, I'm slow every day. It's okay. Alright. Tea leaf reading. Do we read the saucer? Take a saucer. Wait. Hold on. Wow, they have other ones too. Oh, never mind. It's like a tea leaf reading. You order online, they give you a tea leaf reading. But the cup is not for sale. But that cup looks so pretty. They had to make sure that people know that it was not a cup. I want another tea leaf reading cup. Wow, they have so many tea leaf reading cups. Oh, you can draw your own. You can like paint your cup. Perhaps I should do that. That'd be fun. Imagine saying it's okay twice. Slow day it is. Shh. Yes, at first I felt like I picked up on his emotions randomly. Then I started to see all kinds of messages about someone coming back. The past few nights I've had a dream about this person. Damn, Tiara. I feel you on that one. I'll send you a confetti bomb, Mr. I've never met before. Send me one. I'm ready to open it. You know my address. Haha. Okay. I'm reading it so robotically. Let's see if we can actually read the saucer. It doesn't mention anything about saucer. How about reading the saucer? Okay, this internet website says best tea for tassography. Oh, it's called tassiography. Instead of cartomancy, that's for cards. Tassiography is for tea leaf reading. They say twinings of London, classics, Earl Grey tea, loose leaf, but they're like really small bits. Oh, I'm excited. So Darjeeling tea or Earl Grey are some of the best varieties. They can be found in they can be found in the supermarkets near you. Okay, so I'm gonna go tea shopping. Not to drink it, well maybe drink a little bit, but coffee reading, you can use coffee grinds. But that's kind of weird now. It could be practiced with coffee and wine. What, together? Oh, you could read the wine sediments. Oh. Turkish coffee is a good traditional one to use. Okay, yeah, nothing about the saucer. Prove you aren't a robot, Sin. No, I will not prove that to you, Johnny. I will keep you guys guessing whether or not I am AI or real. But I don't know you said. Everyone is a bot on Twitch. True, except for me. I'm not a bot. I'm too weeb to be a bot, says Chompies. Maybe I was gonna say you're a weeb bot, and then Cassie said weeb bot. Good one. Read my mind. Oh, my hair got dipped in the saucer. Okay, guys, be right back. Let me empty this, okay? Anything with sediment is readable. Oh my god, it's readable and short. That's definitely it's definitely scrying then, because it makes me think about like there's technically sediments in everything and anything, right? So can you guys imagine when you're like washing the dishes and there's sediments on your plate? You find yourself like tasseographying. I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw these out. I'm gonna leave this to dry. Oh, I have one more toy I want you guys to try out before I end the stream. My nose is running. Could work, XD. I'm sure juice pulp counts. Haha. Oh yeah, that's true. Hello, welcome to my stream. Today we're going to be doing orange pulp reading. Sunny D? No, not Sunny D. Okay. I had this thing. You guys ever seen these before? It says yes, no, maybe, definitely, no way, try again, and it has like a magnetic ball, and then you go put. Okay, so maybe I'll hold it up. You guys have a question? Ask a question and I'll swing it. Okay, I'll give you guys a minute. Exactly 1 minute. Right now it's 12:01, so I'll wait for you guys to ask a question. Yeah, this is the one I got from a thrift shop. It was in a bag of like other junks for like 75 cents. I'm gonna ask a question too. A secret question for me. Yeah, pretty much yes, no question. Yes, maybe, definitely, no way, try again, ask a friend. That's what it says. Alright, I'm gonna let it swing. It says no way. Let me try again. Will Cassie move out soon? No way. It says no way. Twice. Did you want to move out soon? Hey, let's ask this question. Will Cassie be able to find a way to move out soon? I feel like the ball's gonna hit me in the face. Try again. Okay, I'll try again. Will Cassie be able to find a way to move out soon? Definitely. Okay, so you'll figure out a way to move out soon, but you're not moving out soon. But you'll figure out how to move out soon. I said yes. Right? It's cute. I want a pendulum. I don't have a pendulum. Do you guys own a pendulum? The spiral is kind of dizzying though. Ugh. It works for me. Hi, Warrior. You guys want to see my bunny? Want to see Warrior again? Look, Warrior. Hi, Warrior. How are you, baby? Are you a good girl?
I love you. I love you.
Do you see her paw on the ledge? So majestic. Her paw on the ledge of the toilet. She's like, I carry myself with grace, like a lady. Right, Warrior? You carry yourself like a lady with grace? You agree with me? Do you want to? No, you said in the washroom, so I can't bring you out yet. Are you enjoying your pee-pee or poo-poo? Yeah? Good girl. Oh, now she's washing her ears. And her butt. All I have are cats, but I'm not a cat person. Go figure. Really? What's your preferred animal, Cassie? She's a cutie pie. I miss my bunnies. Oh, you had bunnies! Haha, works for me. Bunny, please. I miss my bunny. Such a cutie. So cute. The dainty paw. Right the hell? She's so sassy. She's funny. My favorite thing is when you see the side of her face when she's eating, it's wiggling. Wait, I try to point at her properly. The side of her face here, it like moves when she's chewing it. I think it's so funny. You can tell she's eating because her face is not exactly smooth. It's like bumpy and wiggly. You have a pet crocodile. Haha. I don't believe you. I had 3 Dutch cat, Dutch bunnies. I don't know what I'm singing. I love when they stretch. Oh, 2 boys and a girl. Bunnies. I know when they stretch and they do that roar, it's so cute. It's like that little lion, like, ah, I don't know, the mouth goes, ah, I don't know, the little 4 pincers at the front. It's so cute. How do Dutch bunnies look like? I'm gonna Google that right now. I wrote Dutch wrong. I wrote D-U-C-H. Oh, Dutch bunny. Oh, they're so cute. Her sister looked more like a Dutch. But then people said they also look like Netherlands too. This one looks more like Netherlands. Her sister looked like the Dutch with the mask. I called her name was Ninja. I love when they search Dutch bunnies. I have an orange pygmy, tiger boy, and a black cat, and 3 of their kitten currently. You have a lot of cats. That's what you meant by surrounded by cats. I have an orange pygmy tiger boy and a black cat, and 3 of their kitten currently. I had 2 black and a gray one. The gray one I call the grumpy old man. Why did you call it? Was it a grumpy cat? And plus, when it's gray, it added to the old manage. Do you guys ever I know some of you guys do dabble with divination, or you guys actually do a lot of tarot reading. Do you guys ever feel physically exhausted after doing readings for a few hours straight? Do you guys ever feel exhausted or energetically drained or tired? Because I don't know how these people I'm still trying to understand how these tarot readers are how they're able to keep going without being exhausted. I know they say it happened to energy of source, but I still feel it does it's still taxing. I think perhaps because when you're tapping into higher energy, you yourself are always going into higher energy as well, and lifting to a higher vibration when you're at a lower vibration standpoint does have some form of resistance, and I think that resistance is what is taxing on the person that's doing the reading, emotionally and ultimately psychologically. Oh, that scared me. Tiara tipped $13. Oh my god, thank you so much, Tiara. That's so sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Wow, that's so nice of you. I wonder why I didn't show up on the bot and the text. But thank you, Tiara. Wow, that's so cool of you. Yay, that was a nice surprise. Oh, something fell down. Bunnies, sorry. Bouncing between animals, LOL. He's very territorial but loved me. Went after the grill bunny for getting too close, and he bit me on accident and then stopped and kept being sorry. Aww. Yes, it's all draining, and sorry, my keyboard is busted, so the F key with often be missing or double letters randomly. That's okay. Let's get an F in chat for Cassie's broken keyboard. I've had that before. Yay. Oh, Tiara, would you like to have I can do some I can pull some oracle cards for you in appreciation for your reading. I feel like I'm gonna get whispers of love for you. Whispers of love. And feel like guidance. I'll give you some guidance. Chill beats. Oh, sweet. I would like that. Okay. So, daily guidance from your angels. I think it's good to give some insight on your situation moving forward. I don't think that is how you're supposed to throw cards. Yeet! Oh, you mean jumping cards? Yeeting cards. That's a new thing. A new form of divination. Yeeting cards. Alright, Spirit. What insights do you have for Tiara? For her, from basically here on out until all of month of November. All of November, yeah. I cannot English right now. That's the Yeet deck. Somebody should make cards out of metal, and then so they're yeetable and they don't break. Oh, Tarot Frisbee. He just yeet. I don't know how we would do a reading with that. Okay. Insights for Tiara, please. For now until all of month of November. What insight do you have? Oh, 4 cards came out. Tiara's laughing so hard. The yeet deck is the one you throw at people. You know what you need? You need some hangman. I don't like the vibe you're throwing at me. Here's some sun card. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Okay, Tuxedo Mask, right? No, he throws a rose. Never mind. Gambit, right? He throws cards. So instead of like playing cards, you're throwing tarot cards at people and you're attacking them with justice. You're counterbalancing their energy. Oh my gosh. This person's like, let's change your karma. Throws a wheel of fortune at you. You get stabbed by it. It's like the Cupid. And instead of a Cupid, you get stabbed in the neck by like a card. And like, oh, my fortune has changed. Suddenly, my life is better. I wanted to cosplay him, but with tarot. Yeah, do it, Cassie. That'd be great. I would love to see a picture of that. Oh, by the way, before I forget. For those of you who haven't already, if you want to, you should come join the Discord. Come join the family. I've started creating channels where we can share our crystal collections, our tarot deck collections, as well as a tarot channel where I share my tarot reading videos. So we have space for astrology talks and whatnot, and there's a few more handful of us who are spiritually inclined. That's the term I started coming up with us for us. Okay, distraction. Let's get back to the reading for Tiara. Ooh, be honest with yourself is the first card. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. The second one is change in direction. Spiritual burgers. Yeah, spiritual burgers. The changes you're expecting are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcome you desire. Happy outcomes you desire. Ooh, the third card, entrepreneur. Maybe it has a little bit to do with the reading too, the business aspect of it for you, like your career aspect of your life. Hoping focus. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. And then the last one is focus on service. No worries, Cassie. I totally understand what you mean. Like, I have a lot of like Discord servers I'm in, but like I find that it's really hard for me to be like everywhere all at once. But if you feel inclined to like be part of this the Discord, that's totally cool. And my intention is that my server provides value to you guys and like serves as a form of community for you guys to connect and share like-minded interests and to learn from one another. Yeah. Oh, I would love to work for myself. Yeah. Okay, focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. Oh, that sounds nice. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation in all that you do. So I think this goes hand in hand with entrepreneur, because I believe to be a successful business person or entrepreneur, you need to realize the importance of service. If you have value to give to other people, then you're not just like working. You're like making a difference in people's lives. You're making the world a better place, and people always could use a bit more love and attention, right, in their life. The whole world as a whole could use a bit more love and attention. And when you provide and you focus on service and you bring value to the world, people really want that, and they will exchange their gratitude to help you sustain so you could continue serving your purpose, right? And then the first two is be honest with yourself and change your direction. So perhaps be honest with yourself and change your direction is to like let yourself surface the emotions that you've been repressing, whatever it is that you've been maybe having a hard time facing, to realize, okay, if there's things that you need to admit to yourself, once you admit to yourself, then the next step would literally be changing direction and what sort of steps you need to take to go more towards what it is you truly want for in life, or what you feel is like best for you in life, with either even circumstantial situations in your life or connections in your life. Okay, so I'm gonna use Whispers of Love now. You're welcome. So let's see what this Whispers of Love ASMR card decks would say. These drawings are so pretty. Look at this. Look at this harp. Look at this harp. It's so magical. Whisper. I'll whisper. Tiara, I'll whisper you some love. Oh my god, my camera's creepy. It's like too dark. I need, oh, there, better. Okay. It made me look like horror for a second, like all dark, like doom. You know that filter where it makes everything blue? Yeah, that was not a good look on me. What should we do on Halloween, guys? Apparently Thursday's Halloween and I will be streaming that day. What can I do for us? Spoopy time. What kind of spoopy time? Spoopy point and click game. Maybe I could do a fun pick a card pile for you guys live. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Spoopy, not so spoopy. Tarot reading, pick a card time for you guys. Maybe I just look spoopy. No, I don't want to look spoopy. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm a robot, so maybe that's spoopy enough already on its own. Okay, I can focus. My mood is very silly right now. Okay. What are the messages for Tiara for Whispers of Love? Oh, one flew out. Honesty is essential. I feel like that ties in with the whole be honest with yourself. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. I feel like there has to be a sense of like vulnerability here. See, look at this person giving a rose to her reminds me of that letter that you might be hearing from, right? But instead of like turning a cold shoulder, be like, huh, you ignored me for so long. How do you expect me to just accept that you'll come back into my life? Like, instead of being like that, I feel like it's trying to say honesty is essential. Like, you need to face them and accept the rose and be open to what they're saying and see, judge for yourself whether or not they're coming from a sincere and honest place. And there's a tiny little cupid in the rose. Look at this. And it's like pew 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 trying to shoot at you. And there's other little I don't know, the cupid peoples in the flowers that he's trying to give to her. So he's really hoping like you turn around and give him a chance. Oh, you're right. I probably would be sassy. So let's see. Okay. Back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. I think this has to do with romance as well as business, like career-wise. Like, if there's something that you've been wanting to pursue or start career-wise, entrepreneurship, you should take this as an opportunity and a chance to really go and create that pathway for pursuing things that make you happy in life. Oh, there's another one. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. So I feel like maybe you've been in your head a lot. You've been thinking a lot. And so your head's like a maze, like this girl. Look at her hair. it's like amazed. Oh my god. And you're thinking about this connection. You're like, how would this happen? How would that happen? So you need to slow down on that and relax and breathe. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So I feel really strongly it's like back to gratitude. When you're, it looks like same relatable Tiara. I feel like when you're in a place of gratitude, you're in a better place to receive, right? You won't be like that girl with the cold shoulder. You'd be like, oh, I remember why. Like, it was about connection. It was about inspiration. It was about enlightenment. It was about intimacy. It was about, it was about the connection. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So I feel like I feel like really strongly telling you to ground yourself. So be in the present, but also think, like, be open to the future and wanting to dream big. But don't be so stuck on the past. I think you've been really hung up on the past, and it's totally understandable. I could relate with you on this. But hello, Tarot DNA. These ones are called Whispers of Love. Here, this is what it looks like. Focus! I'm sorry, the camera is being naughty right now. Okay. So I feel like Spirit's telling you to accept and embrace your current situation and acknowledge and honor that you do feel the pain or you feel the loss of this connection, but not to be too hung up on it, because you need to be coming from a place of gratitude, okay? And facing what it is that you really love, being honest with yourself about that. See, being honest with yourself. Don't give the cold shoulder, but even like with everything you want in life, like maybe to take steps moving forward towards the direction of doing what it is you love in life, being grateful for it, and not getting too caught up in the past in your mind, and being open and staying in the present and staying grounded, so that when the time comes, when this person does contact you, you will be ready to receive. And at the same time, when it comes to opportunities for you looking for a career in the future, it won't pass you by, because you'll be in the right mindset to be able to spot out the opportunities and catch them. Looks like me. Thank you, they are lovely. You're welcome, Tarot DNA. That card have nice curly hair. Yeah, her hair was so curly. It was a maze though. It was like ribbons. Yeah. So those are the readings for you, Tiara. I hope that provided you insight. I feel like you're really tied down to a lot of grounding yourself. Being present, staying grounded, keeping an open heart and mind, and being grateful. A lot of things to do. Tricky, but you can work on it slowly, one at a time. Thank you. That is really good advice. I can't get stuck on the past. Same. Yeah. I think it will really help with breaking that energetic orbit and pattern and moving forward, because we're always stuck in our own energetic orbit. Okay, I'm gonna do a shout out. This is my Instagram. Okay, you guys come follow me if you like. I post things that are fashion related and spirituality related. I post more fashion stuff in my feed and things I do on my IG feed, but on my IG stories I like to share inspirational things that uplift me and motivate me. Or you can follow me at Cindy Oracle. This is my Discord server, by the way, for everyone who you're welcome to join. Cindy Oracle is my tarot reading Instagram account, and it's only all about like positive affirmations and mantras and inspiring quotes and like symbolic, like kind of like pick a card readings, but like symbols in my feed. So you could pick a symbol in my feed, and then there'll be like a timeless reading there for you. Okay, so with that being said, I should end the stream today so I don't end up being a night owl again and sleeping to the wee hours of the day. And I will be back in time for Halloween this Thursday. I think what I can do is provide a pick a card reading. I think that'd be fun. I'll do like some spoopy point and click games and maybe some other spoopy, kind of more spoopy type of casual gaming. And or I'll do something, or maybe I'll like start a new sim and I'll do something really creepy with that sim. Like I'll get a clown and I'll like trap the clown in the house with another person. I don't know, something really morbid to like make it spoopy, and like bake a baby in the oven, because apparently you could do that in Sims. So I don't know if that's TOS, but for Twitch and YouTube, but I'll find out. But I'll be back Thursday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I will see you guys then. You guys have a wonderful evening, afternoon, and daytime wherever you are. And if you have not already, be sure to subscribe and give me a follow here on YouTube or Twitch. And I had a pleasure reading for you guys today, and it was really fun chatting with you all. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow, okay? I love you guys, and thank you once again, Tiara, for the donation. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate you, girl. And also shout out to Cassie Kaiju for following, and CA_her has for following, okay? So until then, I will see you guys all Thursday. Oh, that scared me.
You have now become a magical BBQ grill, and your magical powers is to make magical burgers. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family, Tarot DNA. You now become a magical BBQ grill. I really appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you next stream, okay? You guys take care, and I'll keep you guys in my thoughts and prayers, and I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye!